So let me ask you a question. Is this a home for you? Have you come home this evening? Some of you will say, oh, I come here and this is my home. This is the place where I feel refreshed. This is the place where I feel restored. This is the place where I feel I can run around and choose where I go. This is the place where I long to be. And I know some of you have even told me that this week, as I've been talking to 1 or 2 or 3, and you've told me that you just love to come. And I know some of you, it's a drag to get here. It really is hard. And in some ways, I'm sorry. I repent for not making it fun enough. I repent for not making it home enough for you. And I repent for not making it a home enough for you that you thought you couldn't invite somebody else to it. Because we are supposed to be extreme makeovering this place and our homes and our church community so that it is a home with prepared places. Yeah? So the reason we do every ministry in the church should in some way, shape or form be making the place a home for people. Now that might mean the administration of who darns the socks. Yeah? Just like in a house where the socks have to be mended, or who washes them up and everything else. And so there are some that are homemakers that do that. And there are others that are doing the garden, and there are others that are painting the walls, and there are others that are just having an attention of who's sitting on their own. And actually, we should be making a home. And this is because we long to be with them. If I go home to my house, my old home, my mum and dad's house, they prepare something for me. They get excited about me getting there. They get excited about seeing the grandkids. They've got the food out and the kettle on and the coffee maker on, and they've got 300 different bits of meat to choose from for lunch, and they've picked different breads, and they bought the cheese, and they got the slicer out, and everything is laid out. And they're so excited to see their kids because they haven't seen them in a little while, and they got everything ready just in case they come. And when I go home and I've been away for a couple of days, Sonia's sorted this out and she's done that and she's thought about this and she's got this little bit here, and even the kids have thought about something and they've made something for me, and Naomi comes up and said, look what I drew for you. And all of these things, because they're longing to be. Paul longed to be with the people of Philippi, just longed for them and had an affection for them. And if you're not somebody that thinks to yourself, I don't long for people like that. I don't long to make this place that kind of place. I don't long. It's not that you've lost something or that there's something wrong with you or you're not being good enough. You can't generate that kind of love. You can't. What you need to do is connect with God's love for you. What you need to do is connect with God's love for you, making you a home in his house. What you need to do is connect with God's love for how much he's given for you. What you need to do is connect for God's love for how much he wants to take your pain. What you need to do is connect for God's love with how much he forgives you, and it's just let that go. And he wants you to come home and be reconciled back to him. He wants to begin the process of befriending you again. He wants to begin the process of putting you back together. If we connect with God's love and over time allow ourselves to dwell in his presence, then you will become a people that wish to bring others home. Become a people that wish to bring others to the place where healing happens. Be a people that wish to come to a place and bring others to a place where hope is found, where life is found, where love is found. And that only happens when the people begin to connect with God's love.